Feels weird. I have to. God, I hope the neighbors don't see me. It looks weird otherwise. Wait, I need to clean my glasses. I'm freaking out. Glasses cleaner. Oh God. Oh, it's crazy when you take off the glasses. Just how blurry everything is. Anyway, welcome. It's your boy, Pabl0, and we're back. Back to doing some cooking. We're gonna be making some Mongolian beef. Crisp. So yeah, hey, welcome. We have a lot to cook. Well, actually, it's not as much as typically normally we do. I don't know how much we're gonna end up with, but we've got some beef. We're gonna marinate. A slicer. We got some yellow capsicum, yellow bell peppers. We got some carrots. We got some red capsicum, red bell peppers. We got some brock, everyone's favorite. We have some, I don't know, what do you call it where? Shallots. Here's shallots. I know there's like scallions and some people have green onions. Anyway, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna be making Mongolian beef. I've never made it before, so I'm curious to see how it goes. And then after that, we gotta bake cookies. We're gonna make some gluten-free ginger snap cookies. Hopefully you're gonna make like 100 of them. I don't have a cookie cutter, so we're gonna have to probably use like a glass, and they'll be round cookies because I don't have cookie cutter shaped things. So yeah, we're gonna cook this dish. It's gonna be on rice, and hopefully tastes really good. Yeah, it's actually fairly simple, the dish. It's not as complicated as stuff like we did with the fried rice or the burritos. It's gonna be fairly straightforward. So we need to get right into it and start slicing up our beef. I kind of like coming here as like you and me right now. You and I, sorry, correction, English. This is me on like a giant step stool right in front of the camera being like, hey, what up, it's your boy. Anyway. We gotta cook. First things first, I think we need to get out of the way. Some G Fuel. Some of that energy. Alright. So we're gonna slice all this beef. We're gonna slice it, then we gotta rinse it, then we gotta marinate it. We've got a lot to do. Oh. Body's a little sore, not gonna lie. But we're here. We were going to try and do this yesterday, but ran out of, not so much time, but ran out of energy. Ran out of energy to get this done. Which is fine. It's okay. Let's see how we go slicing one piece. Cutting on a bit of an angle. So we're getting like a nice good slice of meat out of it. Like a slightly bigger piece. You know what I mean? Totally okay if you don't. But yeah, I was thinking about doing baking first. Ended up opting not. For reasons due to the fact that my butter is not at room temperature yet. That's why. And by the time we finish cooking this up, we should have, hopefully, some butter that is at room temperature. It will. Because it will take us, you know, at least a couple hours getting this all done. You know what I mean? We all know by now how long it takes for us to cook our food. Now, the best cut of beef for this would have been flank steak, because it's not as, doesn't have as much fat and grind. But I couldn't find any. I even went to some butchers. They just had none. They were out. I was like, all right, fair enough. Ended up getting blade steak instead, which is okay. It'll do. Not gonna be too unhappy about it. You know what the folks say, you get what you get, and you don't get upset. Oh, that's been stuck in my mind so much lately, that term. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, so normally we have a regular round of veggies that we always bring to like stir fries and a lot of dishes that we have. We don't have mushrooms today. I thought about it. I just felt like mushrooms were not going to fit in this dish. It's just not going to match well. So I opted to just not have any this time around. Apologies to all the mushroom enjoyers out there. The shroomers, if you will. Excuse me. Mouthful, I had some bacon and cheese toasties. And then I had a nap. And then I woke up, started getting everything ready. And now we're here. Slicing some relatively fine cut of beef. There's a lot of gristle and fat on it. Probably should have popped off the bits of fat, honestly. Like this is, the majority of it is beef fat. Legit. Probably fry that up with the oil. happier with that. Cutting off the crap. Neat. So we've got just under 2 kilos of beef today, and a whole lot of veg. This is going to be quite the yum, you know? Looking forward to it. I said I'd bring some to the people at work as well, like I always do. Might give one to my mum as well. She was unwell last week. Spooky Mondays becomes Foodie Mondays. Yeah. What's poppin', Mr. Boogles? Bit of a shame we're not, doing the raid. Raging up that stupid zombies map. What was it called again? Annoying map. Seppuku.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Seppuku. Tough map. We're struggling only at the start. Gosh. I think it's a tiny bit easier when you're a single player because you get those quick revives. Then when you get down, you can get revived for free. Well, not really for free. You spend points. But effectively, like, you're milking crap tons of points in that game. See how we go with that tomorrow. Sure, that'll be a ball of laughs. I'm wondering if, like, I should just go the straight way through with the stream, or stop it and then do the gluten-free ginger snap cookies. What fat, what gristle. All that we don't really need you right now, kind of thing. How's the volume, by the way? Is it sounding okay? Can you hear my voice all right? I'm always, a little unsure. That chunk of fat. It shouldn't be like a super difficult dish to do. Which is nice. Well, I don't know, what's difficult for us these days? Baking. Cooking is more an art, right? Baking is more a science. You're waiting for those chemical reactions. I mean, it's not to say that you aren't waiting for those in cooking as well. It's just, it's not like a super integral part of cooking, you know? Then I got netball on the Tuesday, on the Wednesday, probably on the Thursday. The only bummer is I've got a house inspection on Wednesday. Not keen on it. I've still got to finish off cleaning. I've got to clean my windows here and the floor. And then I'm pretty much done. I've already scrubbed my bathroom and shower and my vanity. Moved my furniture so that it's not blocking doorways. I got in trouble for that one time. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hell yeah, look at that massive piece of just crap. So the cool thing is we'll make a beef oil, which we'll use throughout the whole recipe, which is awesome. So all of that crap stuff will be super useful for flavoring our oil. And flavoring our oil will be great when we cook the veggies and so on. Be huge. It's gonna be huge. Ew, get off my hand. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Do, 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 do. Yeah, actually, that can go in. How many we got? One more big piece of steak. And then we gotta rinse our beef. We're gonna rinse our beef because, contrary to what you might believe, the liquid that's coming out of the beef isn't really blood. It's myoglobin. And if we keep that on the beef, it'll affect our cooking. It won't become as tender as we would like the beef to be. So you can just rinse it off effectively. That's what we're gonna do. And once it's rinsed, we will marinate our little dude a little bit. Our beefy boys. We're adding a bit of bicarb soda, which will help tenderize the meat. Corn flour, oyster sauce, light soy sauce, and dark soy sauce. That marinade will give this bad boy a bit of flavor. Boom. So much fat. This is what you get, I guess, for getting a different cut of beef. After you cut off all the bristle and fat, though, pretty nice cut of beef. It's quite lean. Cuts well. Cool. Watch this guy. Alright, we're gonna make some beef. Feels weird doing this. Rinsing your beef. Not something I've traditionally done much. But it means you can get better flavor. Yeah, I ain't saying no to that. Okay. Right. Alright, now that we've done that, I think we marinate. Let me go below Checo. Oh. Yeah. So, we need a lot of 30 grams of baking soda. Let's put our hands on. Measuring spoons. No, teaspoon. Half a table. Now, a tablespoon, I think, is 20. So we want one's 20. Excuse me while I configure math in my brain. Don't worry about it too much. I don't have a spare jar that I can see. Anyway, 100 grams of cornstarch. So we said we had a half cup. I lied. It's a third cup. Oh, we've got half a cup. Cool. A 100 ml. Oyster sauce. 88.7 mil. The question is, do we think we can pull it off? 30, 40, 60. I think that's 100. I bowled the shit out of it. Light soy sauce, 30 mil. Dark soy sauce. I had to buy this recently, actually. I used to have dark soy sauce. I guess they used it all up. Dark soy sauce is the stuff that can really color your food. And some white pepper powder. Now, white pepper powder is another one that I had to get. Cool. And a bit of water. Can you guys see that okay? I hope so. Oh, thanks, Hacks. Yeah, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome for doing that. Honestly, I'm not very handy with it. I don't know why I picked a fork. When I literally have a whisk. Yeah. Much better. Much better. Hopefully it works. Bots are getting sneakier. Really. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna drain any more of the microwave water. Looking pretty good now. And mix it in. The beef will soak it up, it says. That is a neat looking marinade. Bit watery, admittedly. You'd think I made it a bit watery, but wow. It's going into everything like silky smooth. So with the bicarb soda that's in this, it's gonna tenderize the crap out of the meat. Smell, it's gonna be delish. Now once we've got this done, we can get onto the veg. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Kind of washing up as I go today. Because last time we didn't, and it sucked. It was not fun last time. Because we had so much to wash up at the end, and yeah, not fab. Ooh, the meaty part of the stream, which funnily enough is not about meat. The veg. Meaty as in a lot of work. I just realized I don't have garlic. That sucks. I do have garlic powder, but that's a bit sad. I wonder if... Nah. Anyway. Broccoli first. Always broccoli first. I don't know, I just like getting the broccoli done. You know what I mean? Oh, that's right, I forgot that I've got this. So, not Coles, but my local Woolworths, we're getting rid of, like, they've got a clearance on the containers that I love so much. Those snap lock kind of containers that I have. And so they were down to half price. And I was like, oh snap. So on the weekend, while I was doing heaps of Uber Eats, every time I could go into a Woolworths while waiting for an order, I did. And just bought all of the containers that were there. I ended up with about 15 of them in the end, which is awesome because I've had them for quite a few years now, the ones I've currently got, and they're starting to break apart. Mostly from like being washed in a dishwasher heaps. But they're just so good. They're leak proof, and that is the most important part for me. Leak proof. Not as in the vegetable, but as in it doesn't spill. It's so good. And speaking of dishwasher, finally, Support have come back and told me to give me my mobile number, email, address. I'm not going to tell you guys. So that I'm expecting that they're going to come and pick up this dishwasher and give me one that works. So last time I cooked, we were trying out the new dishwasher, which ended up not working. Finally, we're hopefully coming to a resolution, and they will be giving me one that works. Fingers crossed. We don't really know for sure. Maybe they'll just be like, wow, thank you so much for sharing your details. Appreciate it. You've now been heard. This can go in with... I'll put it in this one for now. Go in with the carrot. So the broccoli stalk and carrot kind of have a similar consistency. Wow. Wow. That did not go to plan. Wow. Admittedly, I've gained a bit of weight the past week. Gained a couple kilos, having some takeaway food, because I've been holding off on cooking this. But today we finished eating all of the prepared feijoada. Very cool, very happy. It was a great dish. Even having it today, it was still really delicious. It was just a refreshing dish to eat. I was very thankful for cooking that one. That was a cool thing to do. Now there's a Brazilian Independence Day coming up apparently. And so the dude at work was just like, yo, I'm gonna bring something in, I'm gonna make something savory. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome, dude. How about like I make something that's sweet and I'll bring it in too. That's Brazilian. And he's like, ooh, yeah, you can make this thing. I was like, all right, sick. So I'm gonna make like some Brazilian dessert. That's in like September. So we got time. This is gonna go in a bigger bowl because we're gonna mix the yellow and the red together. So it's almost 9 where I am. Hopefully we can get this done by like 11. And then we've got the baby. I did have like an hour and a half nap today. Because I like to have a nap before I cook. Or just, honestly, I just like to have a nap after work. It's just nice having a nap. Now we don't have a super high heat. Oh, Piper! Ah, the singing cook. Hope you're well. New glasses, or you finally use it. I finally got glasses, Piper. So after 32 years of living, I convinced myself to finally go out there and get my eyes tested. And I'm a negative 1.0. So I'm nearsighted. Means I can't see from far distances very well. Which, you know, theoretically isn't really that important for right now. But I've just gotten so used to wearing them. Like when I'm driving, when I'm out and about, I can just actually read everything and it looks great. Are you getting old? I have mine since school. Look, admittedly, if we be realistic, my eyesight has been this way for quite some time. I just never went and got glasses. I guess part of me held on also to the myth that getting glasses will affect your eyesight in general and worsen it, which is not true. I did some research and that's just a myth. If you need glasses and you don't have any, your eyes simply just work harder and they get more tired. But now two, one for driving, one for computer and reading. Nice, okay. Yeah, mine's more not so much for the computer and reading because I don't have that issue. Mine's more for the driving and far distance that I can't see. I can't read very well from distance. So that is what helped me. But I've been enjoying it. People at work have even likened me to a Clark Kent now, because I like to be active and exercise a lot as well. That I get to have that comparison. And when I play netball and sport, I don't wear my glasses. I don't want to break them. I paid, $300 for 2 pairs. I don't want to have to pay another $300. It was buy one get one free even. As a child all the time, not too close to the TV, bad for your eyes. That's what. Hi LBCQX. Yo, what's poppin'? Sick name, by the way. Very unique. Yeah, he definitely was on the computer a lot when I was younger as well. My old man was in IT, so I always got the luxury of computers around me, which also, I guess you could say, is a bit of a curse. Eyesight. Chef PB! Yo, what up, little ghetto? He's here for the cooking. Dude. Went a little too deep. Alright, good. So, update for anyone who has not known. We've already cut our beef. It's now marinating. We'll come back to it later when we finish cutting the veg. Yeah, we've got broccoli, we've got carrot, we've got capsicum, or as some people like to call it, bell peppers. Yeah, I got yellow and red because I like having color in my dish. We've got red onions, we've got the shallots. You gotta have color in your dish. It's gotta pop. You know what I'm saying? How's it going? Good, good, good. You look chill as F. Thanks, fam. Yeah, we're pretty chill. Admittedly, I also hadn't. Before I started recording, so yeah, that was a thing. You gotta have a nap. Naps are amazing. Just saying. Understandable if you disagree, but nap is love. Nap is life. Not a problem to pay up to $600 for glasses. Could be very expensive with some extras. Thinner if you got hired dioptrine. Dioptrine? True. Australian dollar is a bit high. Yeah, so the place I went to buy my glasses were buy one get one free. From $149 up. So I got a $149 set. I got one which was for sunglasses and one for regular glasses. Because sunglasses I can claim as a tax deduction. Driving. And, well, this one's a funny one. What else? Well, this one's a high boy. Weird. And then I paid $70 for like a coating that goes on the regular glasses. And then $100 for polarization on my sunglasses. They like asked me if I wanted these things and I'm like, oh, come on, let's be real. Like, one thing that you should always invest in is yourself. Pay extra money for a good haircut. Get that extra coating on your sunglasses so that you don't get in and go like, fuck. You know what I mean? Pay that extra dollar so that it becomes worth it. Invest in yourself. Get the yellow capsicum. Where are you from? Me? I'm from Australia. How you doing? Where are you from? Where are you from? LBCQX. Hey, thanks for the follow. We gotta make cookies after this, by the way. We're making dinner, and then we're making dessert. Gonna make gluten-free ginger snap cookies. So there's a challenge. At work, I'm from Czechia. Oh, nice. Dude, that's awesome. So at work, they got this pumpkin spice syrup, right? They got this pumpkin. Is that reversed? Oh my god. They got pumpkin spice syrup from work for their coffees. Pumpkin spice latte, you know, man. Oh my god, pumpkin spice latte. They all, like, they tried it once and hated it. And so it sat there for a year. And they came to a point in time, a few weeks back, where they were like, oh, can we just throw it out? And I'm like, can I, like, make something with it? Can I bake? And they're like, oh yeah, what would you do? And I'm like, well, I can make ginger snap cookies. I can make carrot cake. I can make pumpkin pie. Told them that, and they were like, "Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can have it." And then I've got it now. So now I've got a. That's the challenge. I'm gonna do this time ginger snap cookies. Next time I'll make a carrot cake. And then I'll make the pumpkin pie. Now, admittedly, all three of those things I've never made before. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see how it all goes. Be pretty neat, right? Advertisement. Do you get money for that? No. I just thought it would be a cool challenge. One of the girls I worked though was like, if you make gluten-free ginger snap cookies, I will literally pay you money for it to have some. And I'm like, okay. I won't say no. You've twisted my arm. So, I mean, that syrup is pumpkin spice syrup is the syrup, the spice that they would use that goes with pumpkin. So it's like nutmeg, cinnamon, I think cardamom, maybe cloves and star anise, maybe. But it's definitely like cinnamon and nutmeg. So they can go just really well into those dishes. So that'll be fun. It'll be an interesting experiment. Alright. Capsicum is done. Get the old peeler out. Speed peel. Is it really a speed peel though? Is he really going that fast? We don't know. But nice, never saw before pumpkin. Yeah. I'm keen on that. It'd be interesting to try. Oh, dude, I found a workaround. You know how we don't have garlic, right? We can also have ginger, honestly.
Bro, she made fucking beans. What the fuck?
Teriyaki sauce, the teriyaki sauce that I made. Soy, sugar, ginger, garlic, dash chili in there. That's effectively what's going to be going into this dish anyway. Oh my god, this is amazing. Maybe you do the board a bit high from the second can. Oh shit, really? Yeah, where is it? Hold on. Let me... Right, okay. Hold on. Is that better? Sick. A little further away than I'm used to, but I'm fine with it. Okay. Carrot time. Carrot time, baby. You got similar strips to the capsicum. Hell yeah. You got cut. You you got cut. Why am I saying that? I don't know. Yeah. I dropped a piece. It's fine. I pre-purchased Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, you may all be going, oh brother, this guy plays Call of Duty? We just really like playing zombies. We like the zombie. The only reason why we get it. Cool. We're actually doing okay, preps speed-wise. We're doing alright. Because we've got, oh man, onions. Get ready for the D&M session of your life. What are we gonna cry about this time? Oh, hell yeah, I know what we're gonna cry about. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna tell you yet, come on. Pabl0 can't get a girlfriend. Actually, honestly, if we're gonna be real about it, I think we've cried about that more times than anything else. Yeah, the social media, not really, dude. I'm not a big social media person. I have a YouTube channel where, like, I just upload these streams to YouTube. I don't edit them or anything. I'd probably get a hell of a lot more views if I did, but I don't. Because I juggle too many things in my life. Like, don't even have like an Instagram. Not big into it, you know? Not a big social media person. I like to kind of just be present in the moment, you know? You know, when people go to a concert or they go to an event like fireworks or whatever, and you see thousands of cameras up in the air and people recording it. I'm not that person. I'll probably like have like maybe a video or two to just have a memory or a photo. But I'm not going to spend like majority of the night with my phone out. You just want to be there and just happy you're there. Now you get to be a part of an experience. You know what I'm saying? That's, yeah, not a big social media guy. Oh my god. Like Instagram? What's your YouTube channel? TV, you should make an Insta for all your cooking stuff. Yeah, but like, like it's a good idea, it's just, Do I really want them? Oh shit. We need to make rice. Okay, let's hold for 1 second. Let me whip up some rice. We will love it. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm just not a big, social media guy. Finishing up our Japanese koshi curry rice. And we've got a little bit of basmati in there too, to spice it up. We're gonna wash our rice. Pro tip, always wash your rice. Rice washing. One more rinse. Not a bad idea on Insta, but more work on top. This is true. That's the first big drawback. The amount of extra work that's got to go in and, you know, keeping up to date with everything. Because the problem is, you can get excited, start posting stuff up, but then you don't maintain it, and then it just loses traction and it becomes something that became nothing in the end. Which, realistically, and I know myself well, is something that would happen. What did I come all the way back here? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know that moment when you go somewhere because you need to go do something, and then you get to the spot, and then you forget what you're doing? I forgot what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Hey!
What is it? Ah, another person is streaming. Happy for them. You're getting older. The new camera's so high def. Really? Thank you. This was the plan. This was the plan. The kitchen island. The camera. The microphone that I had, lapel mic, but it seems that it's better to have this is it better having that mic? Like, you get to hear those kind of noises, which is neat. That's cool, right? The problem apparently is when the sound of cooking is happening. You can't hear me very well. But the problem is if I wear a lapel mic while that is going, you hear two of me, which is a problem. Well, it's good. I appreciate it. This was the Grandmaster plan for quite some time. So I'm glad that it's working out. Next part that we're working at is alliums. Is that what we call them? Alliums? Things like onions and whatnot. You know, that whole family. I think it's called alliums, right? Onions, shallots, scallions, spring onions. Is now what we're going to prepare. Yeah, we've come a long way from sitting on an old table, an old chipboard table from like the 80s that was falling apart, and using our desk mic. Yeah, we've come quite some way, and I'm really glad that we've gotten to this point, you know. So this one, we're just roughly chopping to the size of all of the other veggies that we've got. So these won't be too difficult to prepare. Same thing kind of goes for the onion that we'll be cutting as well. We say spring onions. Ah, so we call them shallots. And some countries also call them scallions. And yeah, there's also people call it spring onions. Yeah, I say alliums because we're going to be prepping our red onion as well. So that whole family of like the onion kind of family. Really great for your health. The onion, as they say, as they call it. I realize that now that I have glasses, I kind of look at things a little bit differently now too. I like the action that my face does. I kind of like tilt my head up a tiny bit sometimes. It's like the weirdest thing, noticing that I do that. You just when you start noticing that you do little different actions here and there, it's just funny. It's interesting seeing this change in like behavior. You know what I mean? It's like the glasses head tilt. Shout out to those who wear glasses and understand what I mean. No. We lost one. Coolio. Lost bunch of... I've never had this many shallots, hey. Usually just, I struggle to get through one bunch, but this recipe really calls for it. I think it's because normally we cut them quite fine. Like little boops. But this time around we've got like big chunky boys. we say chibooks to it. Chibooks? As in like, you know, with like a silent H kind of thing? Or is it chibooks? Chibooks? Chibooks. Interesting. Feel like we're kind of learning some new stuff here. That's kind of neat. I like it. What time is it? By 9:30. Okay, yeah. We could finish this dish in an hour. We could finish cooking in an hour. That is looking optimistically. Realistically, it'll probably be like an hour and a half. I mean, we just need to cut the red onion, mix the sauce. So there's a marinade and there's a sauce. Marinade's currently working its magic. I think the cool thing with, oh my god, I'm actually starting to feel it. Oh my gosh, is it D&M time? No. So D&M time is like, whenever I start cutting onions and stuff, you know, like you start tearing up. We're in a sealed room, okay? This is to minimize the amount of noise that my neighbors have to live with. Work for work. Nice, my guy. Thanks, Piper, for dropping by. So this means that when I start cutting the onions, last time we teared up uncontrollably. It was so painful to cut. Okay, with the beef, this is how the beef is looking right now. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, and we need to add oil into it. Oh my god, it feels so tender and so soft. The bicarb soda, baking soda is really working magic. So I'm adding oil into it now. That's going to kind of seal the marinade in. To the beef. Okay. It's time for that moment that we all have been waiting for. And dread. Well, I dread it. Where is my bowl? I swear to God. How have I lost my mixing bowl? My other mixing bowl. I don't get it. Where's the big one? Oh, I'm using it, of course. Just realized I was marinating the beef with it. Onion. Okay. Deep and meaningful time. So what are we going to be talking about today? What I'm going to talk about today, the Olympics. You remember, right? So the Olympics, there was a special cool event called breaking. That's not going to be in the next Olympics. Also known as breakdancing, right? The big controversy is the women's one. There was a lady who represented Australia. Her name was Rachel Gunn. Ray Gunn is her nickname. And she performed a very original act. Very original, right? And scored 0 points. She got knocked out. She scored absolutely 0 points from the judges. And copped a lot of criticism, right? From people on social media as well as media. And like, she was a bit of a laughing stock for Australia. Like, yeah, it was a pretty funny performance, honestly. I thought it was funny too. But the thing that makes me feel bad is how people are treating her. You know what I mean? Number one, mainstream media. Calling it a disgrace, people commenting on it, whatever, saying, you know, it's disgusting that she even competed there and whatnot. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I'm starting to tear up. And the sad thing is, like, the amount of bullying and cyberbullying that has proceeded because of it. Now, people have come out and defended her. And I do too, honestly. Like, I thought it was actually a really cool performance. It was really unique and original. It's something that not a lot of people do. Being unique and being original. Oh my god! Oh, I could not see. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this whole thing with my... Oh my god. Oh. Oh. And the sad thing is the amount of hate that she's copying. In this day and age, when we talk about people's mental health, and then we treat people like this in public. Like, we say things, commenting online and everything. And it just sets such a bad example for people. Like, it's actually embarrassing to see so many people throw so much hate. There was a petition to out her as someone that conspired against Australia and was unfairly voted as the person to represent Australia. Even though she qualified and beat other competitors to perform at the Olympics to represent Australia, it's so sad. Like, 45,000 people signed the signature thing, and it eventually got taken down by the, was it International Olympics Committee or something? Due to defamation and bullying. Now, these are kind of causes I care about. Bullying and harassment, cyberbullying. I think it's really sad that people treat other people like that. Which initially, at some point in time, was thought of as a joke. But you think of people who are out in the media these days. For example, Naomi Osaka is a professional tennis player. She had to take time away from the game due to mental health, like struggling to front the media on a daily basis. Good or bad. Like, it's so ironic that everyone cares and values something like mental health in this day and age so much, and yet comment and say things on the internet like this. Essentially, I guess you could say keyboard warriors. Or people in mainstream media just ripping into each other. It's like, what good does that do? I feel like it's disappointing and sad. And so what I've been doing currently, actually, to the people I know and I interact with, I ask them about their viewpoint on this, on the treatment of her, mainstream media, how they feel about it. I think it's quite interesting to see people's responses. And it's a mix. Some people you get like me, that are like, look, genuinely think about it. How do you define bullying? How do you define cyberbullying? And do you value mental health? That come across with our viewpoint. And then some people think that it's a disgrace that she even went there. It's an embarrassment to the country. Some people are indifferent about it, or some people just don't even know. In Australia, it's become a bit of a talking point. Because, you know, like, when everything's good, it's good, right? You call them fair weather friends. When everything's good, it's good. When everything's bad, they're not there. Or people that pull you down, kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? If you're curious about it, look it up. Olympic breakdance in Australia. It's crazy. I think it's so interesting seeing people who stand up and fight for certain things and then they completely rip into this person. I feel like it's ironic and quite embarrassing. So yeah, that's what I'm a bit sad about. Because as another knock-on effect, what does this do to the younger generation or the people after her that want to be a little bit more original and unique as well? There's a saying in Japan, the Japanese say I can't remember the exact translation, but I got it from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, right? The nail that sticks out gets hammered. That's what happened. The nail that sticks out got hammered. It is unfortunate. I feel sorry for her. I also feel sorry for the people that can't help themselves but have to comment on everything. It's sad. Personally, I feel like it's sad. If I was in her shoes, it would be a struggle. Yeah. It's a shame. Anyway, that is what I'm sad about today. That's okay, we're almost finished cutting the onions. For some reason my eyes are not super sensitive right now to it, but that could all change because I'm cutting the crap out of it all. Oh. We're almost there. I don't have much else that I'm actually really that sad about. Everything's not going really that bad. It's just... that was just something I cared about. as someone that has worked on and has struggled with my own mental health, it's hard to always be such a chirpy, happy, fun-loving, easygoing kind of person. There's times when, and days where things are just tough. And like the thought process behind yin and yang. You gotta take the good and the bad. Not gonna always be sunshine and rainbows. But there are better days. It's just also worse days. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's alright, we're done with the onions now. We can be done with that. Ugh. Okay. We've cut up our veggies. Put all this in the bin. Unfortunately, I don't have a compost bin. It's probably something I should look at investing at some point. Ah. Where do we go next? Right. We have cut the veggies, making our sauce. Yep. Gonna mix in this. We want to go a lot of stuff. Really? That much sauce? Oyster sauce, 100 ml. That's practically all of this bottle. Cool. Now, it says light soy sauce, but what we're going to do is, because it also needs sugar, cooking wine, chili sauce, and dark soy sauce. Instead of using light soy sauce, we're going to use that teriyaki marinade, which has sugar, soy sauce. My eyes still hurt, probably because the onions are right there. Sorry, sugar, soy sauce. We've got garlic, we've got a little bit of chili, and we've got ginger in there, which we don't have, but we can integrate that in. And some cornstarch, corn flour, which is totally okay. So we're going to add that in instead of soy sauce and sugar. Means I need to open the fridge. So this is our teriyaki sauce. Yeah. Now it's meant to be 100 ml with 30 grams of sugar, which pretty much is all of this. So we're gonna add 100 ml of cooking wine. I'm gonna add it here to shake it up and get the excess. And 15 mil of dark soy. We went a bit more. Awesome. To be honest, we could just put it all in here. I now regret putting the oyster sauce in this. Could just had it in this the whole time. And I think we will. You can definitely smell the cooking wine. Cool. So our sauce is over there. And we're going to add corn flour into the beef. That was a lot more than I was expecting. I messed up. Once we're finished with this, it's on to the cooking. Okay. We'll get rid of the knife. Give this a clean. And then we'll bring out Big Bertha. Okay, so this is Bertha. He is our workhorse of the streams, an absolute killer in cooking. Carries the team in ways that we can only appreciate. Gonna get it plugged in, then we need to get filled. So this is now when we're going to add all the beef fat in. Get that fried up. It is going to make a mess. This is true. This will be some yummy crackly bits. At least we're not crying anymore. I definitely feel like I've teared up hardcore today. Got on that max heat. We're gonna need it to be on max heat because we're gonna fry up the crap out of this beef today. And then with the leftover oil, we'll use that for cooking all of the vegetables. Ooh, first batch of rice is done. While that goes, I'm gonna portion out some of the rice into containers. Looking good. It's good, man. It's like crackling. Okay. That's that. Now let's fry our beef. I'll let it get a little hotter. That's cool, man. Try some. Beef crackling. What I might do is I might chop that up nice and fine, and then we'll add it in at the very end. This is going to be a little bubbly. Admittedly. Alrighty, I think we're ready. In we go. I think I'm doing it right. We'll need to add more oil in the next step. I think. It looks like it's going to be super crazy good beef. I'll tell you that. That's really good. Yeah, I really think this is going to be an awesome dish. The way that we're cooking the beef, it's really going to up the game. Oh dear. We put too much in. Oh shit. It ain't frying. It's boiling. Boiled beef inbound. Okay. I'll let it get heated. Second last batch. I'm loving how we're cooking this beef right now. I can see how juicy it's going to be when we have the end result. Alrighty, last one. Okay. Turn that up for a second. Got these kind of like flavor clumps. Okay, beef is done, guys. I need to put this oil into something. Something that can hold hot oil. Let's go with a little saucy pan oil for now. We're going to have that chill to the side. Okay, now we're cooking veggies. We're going to go in with our broth. We have our lid. Wow. So normally you would combine everything into your thing right now, right? You're doing up your veggies, you go in with your onion, and then your garlic, maybe a bit of your chili. But we have so much that we're cooking, so we have to kind of do a little bit of things separately. And now we're just going to brown up the broccoli a little bit, toss it a little bit, add in a little bit of the magic sauce, and then put it into big batter. You have to be wondering, it's this guy. It's an 18-liter stock pot, which we'll be adding everything into as we go. So, anyone know bananas in pajamas? We got B1, and now we got B2. So we said, optimistically, we were going to get to about 10:30 to finish our cooking. That is not the case. That's very much not the case. It's fine. Got our yum yum sauce here. We're going to get real with it soon. Nice. A little bit salty. I can taste that. The sauce is a bit salty. Sorry, I'm nice to meet you. You too. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. Cool. Mmm. Delicious. Slightly undercooked, which is perfect. Because when you're reheating this dish, you don't want it to already be perfectly cooked. Intense. Cool. Yellow capsicum mix. Smells nuts. Smells real good. So we have to cook the capsicum a lot quicker because it cooks quick. Might be a bit of a shock. Oh my god. So tender. Well. So admittedly, I should have added more of the spring onions and the beef at the start with the broccoli and so on too. I didn't, and that was a bit of a rookie mistake. We're learning as we go. You know, it's a dish I've never done before. Keep all these yummy bits. Oh. Okay. Tossing them up right now to separate them. Rig 87, the Mongolian beef is sexy. Thank you. You're sexy. It's getting there. This is what we've got in the pot at the moment. Nice. Yeah, that's our pot of Mongolian beef. This is an 18-litre stock pot, so it's about halfway full. And there's a whole lot of yum in there. A whole lot of yum. We don't want to cook the onions too much. We still want it to have films. That's why we're adding the sauce in now. Then beef. Last batch. Last batch. We're almost there for the Mongolian beef, which is awesome. And it's only 11 p.m. We were hoping we'd be finished cooking half an hour ago. But we're here now, that's all that matters. It's a really good smell, by the way. Yes, thank you, Papa. We're almost done. Oh. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, a shame that I'm allergic to paprika, bell peppers. Oh, dude, that sucks. It's a really great spice to go on your food. Let's clean our bench up. And we can disperse. It's hectic just going bang, bang, bang with the cooking. Keep in mind, we still have to do baking. I know, but chili is okay to me, so not bad at all, but I try not to take too much. Get tummy problems if I eat too much. Yeah, fair enough. I'm one of those lucky people who isn't really allergic to much. At all. Oh gosh, the glasses have to come off. Holy crap. So the crazy thing is, with marinating the beef with baking soda, it has obscenely tenderized the meat. So we fried it, right? And then we added it into the dish while we were cooking all the vegetables as well. It's juicy and tender. It effectively got cooked twice.
Yeah, boy.
Mistith? Apologies if I absolutely butcher your name. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Time. Holy crap. That is delicious. Just the sauce. This bad boy right here is gonna help. This, no, we should go with the spoon. We'll be civilized. One. Two. That one had too much broccoli. I had 3 chunks of broccoli in there. That's not fair to the rest of the dishes. 3. I love. Hey, chef. It's missed sight. All right, cool. I appreciate you. Thank you for the correction. Sorry, I butchered it. Hey, chef. Yo, what's up? I love the color scheme when we're cooking. Like, we've got the brown from the beef, right? But we've got the orange, we've got the red, we've got the yellow, we've got the green, man. It just looks delish. It looks like proper restaurant quality. It's what we set out to do, and I think we've really achieved it. The key thing's going to be here. How's it going to taste? Is it going to be scrumdiddlyumptious? 8. I like the consistency with the vegetables and the beef as well. As in shapes. Now I am going to prepare a little bit for everyone at work and let my work colleagues have a try. Because every time I cook something now, I bring some to work and everyone gets to have a little taste and enjoy my work in multiple forms. Now we're going to prepare our own bowl now. Damn, son. That looks fire. Looks yum. I want some now. Look, if I could give some to you, I genuinely would. It's my meal prep. Bit of rice, bit of stir fry. How many we got now? We got 12 containers, a big boy container to share for work, a bowl for us now. I kind of feel like I'm going to run out of rice and I'm going to need to make more. Now, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to be doing the cookies tonight. It is 10 past 11 at night. And the thing with the cookies is I need to use a blender. Electric mixer for the butter. So as much as I would love to be doing the cookies, I think realistically, it's better if we just do it tomorrow. You know what I mean? I have to go. Have a good rest of the stream with that massive cooking bakery time. See you next time, buddy. Thanks, Piper. Thanks for tuning in, my guy. Appreciate you. I think what we'll do is we'll pause it here for the day, right? And we'll come back tomorrow and do our cookie. Gosh, how many have we got? Let's push them to the edge a bit more. So we've got the 12, 16, 17. $18. That's all the rice we have now. $19 containers, a bowl for us to eat. A big bowl for everyone at work. I'll fill it up a little bit more because I was actually paranoid that I was going to run out, which we are very wrong. There we go. A bit more in there. And then I need a container to put the rest in. How much have we got? No, that's not going to fit. I'm glad we bought all those containers. So this I'll be able to easily freeze. I never freeze. Except when I do. My brother. Smells divine. Empty. Cool. There you have it, ladies and gents. This is our Mongolian beef. 16, 17, 18, 19 containers with rice, a big one for work, 2 containers without rice, and then a bowl for us. How cool is that? All we have left to do now is to dig in. So let's find out how good it is. Oh. Oh. Finally, we get to sit down. Let's try it out. Try a bit of the beef. It's restaurant level. It's restaurant level quality. It's the Chinese fucking restaurant level quality. Holy shit. That beef is as good as the Chinese restaurants. Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Dude. It's so good. Fuck. We cooked it the right way. The sauce is perfect. I'm so glad I added that sugar because I was worried it was going to be too salty. The beef's literally perfect. Yum, need recipe. Recipe, shout out to Made with Lao. Look them up on YouTube, Made with Lao. Genuinely, I followed their recipe because every time I'm cooking something I've never cooked before, right? I have to research, I have to work out, you know, how I want to cook the dish. So I get a feel for different recipe channels and recipes and kind of come up with my version of it. Made with Lao. It's a Chinese family, and they have a retired. His father is a retired Chinese restaurant chef, and they do a really great job of explaining it and the recipe and the ingredients. And a lot of it actually, genuinely, I followed from them. Usually I combine like different people's recipes and come up with my own kind of version. I can do with a lot of things in life, right? But when I was looking at their video, I was like, oh, that looks legit. The baking soda with the beef to tenderize it, the marinade, yeah, all good, all so good. And yeah, we have a little different because we made our own homemade from scratch teriyaki sauce a few months back. And it keeps for months. We had it in the fridge. We didn't have any garlic or ginger on us. We forgot. We used the teriyaki sauce that we made from scratch with ginger, garlic, and chili that was already in it, soy sauce, and sugar, which are the ingredients you use in the sauce. So mine's a little different. Panda, thanks. No, you're so welcome. I definitely recommend it. It's yeah, an amazing dish. The beef is just so soft and tender. Now their channel recommended flank steak. A lot of channels recommended flank steak for the beef. Definitely take the advice of cutting against the grain. But I didn't have flank steak. I went to a couple butchers and a lot of grocery stores. They didn't have flank steak. The butchers ran out, actually. I had to go with blade steaks. Now, flank steak is really good because it doesn't have a lot of gristle. It doesn't have a lot of fat. It's quite lean, which is kind of what you really want with this dish. You don't want a lot of fat and chewy gristle stuff. You don't want that. When we were cutting up our blade steaks at the start of the stream, I was cutting out actually a lot of the gristle and the fat. And what I did was, similar to what we used to do with our beef curry, you fry off all that fat. You chop it up and fry it off until it becomes like crackling. And then you can dice that up and then add it back into your dish as extra flavor. So if you ever have a lot of fat or gristle, try frying it off in the fat, in the oil, because you also end up with a byproduct of beef oil. The oil got cooked with the beef and it's kind of flavored the oil a bit, which is really great too, which we used in cooking all of the vegetables. We added oil at the start, then fried up the vegetables, added the beef, combined it into the big pot. Really good idea. The sauce is off the chain though. me too to add a few extra spices. I didn't add any chili in this dish, but you definitely can. I wanted something that wasn't going to be too spicy because I'm also going to give one of these containers that I've got to a friend that can't handle spice. Shout out to all the people who can't handle spice out there. I feel for y'all. We usually like to add mushrooms in our dishes, but we didn't this time because it just didn't really suit the stir fry. You know, red capsicum, yellow capsicum. We went yellow capsicum. It is more expensive. Color though. We've got red onions in there. We've got the shallots. We've got broccoli. We've got carrot. So we've got a really cool rainbow of flavors in it, which I thought it's aesthetically really pleasing to have color in your dish. You know it's a good sauce when it you mix it with the rice and it makes the rice taste good. You know, rice is usually quite plain. It's just rice. You mix it with sauce. Oh. It's a really cool dish though. I think I learned something today using baking soda or bicarb soda in the dish because it tenderized the meat, which was amazing. Like, it's insanely soft and tender, this beef. And you wouldn't expect that because you've cooked it twice as well. At something at high heat. But yeah, that was awesome. I get to just chill out now. Happy days. We're not going to bake. I really wanted to fit baking in, but it's like 11:30 at night. And it would be unfair to my neighbors because I have to use an electric mixer on butter. And that will just make a lot of noise. So we'll do it tomorrow. So we'll have baking stream tomorrow. That'll be super cool. And then I've got netball straight after that. And then playing zombies and Mortuary Assistant with Mr. Boogles. Well, I might just skip Mortuary Assistant for a day. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you to everyone that tuned in today. I'm always really appreciative, especially with these cooking streams, because this is something that I'm passionate about and I enjoy and I love. And it's also really exciting cooking new things every single time. On the stream, predominantly a lot of these meals I've never really made before. The exceptions, I think, the Japanese beef curry, the fried rice, the beef stroganoff. A lot of these dishes I've never really made before. Or chicken sweet corn soup as well. So it's just really cool that we've expanded our repertoire. We've made new dishes every single time, and it's just a lot of fun. It's really cool. And we make so much of it at once. It's crazy. Like, look how many containers I got. This is going to take me 3 weeks to finish. I'm going to have to freeze a bunch of it. But it's neat. It's really cool. Yeah, thanks to everyone that tuned in. I guess there's just one more thing left to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a lovely day or night, wherever you may be. It's your boy Pabl0, signing out. Uru and peace. This is now the moment that I'm going to go to my computer end the stream. Or should we raid someone? Recommendations? Rating? Hello there. Have a good night. You too, Miss Dice. Thanks for tuning in. Can we rate someone? Can we rate another person that's cooking? Dude, it's gonna be so hard to find someone that's cooking. Oh, dude, let's raid. No, he's playing dinosaurs. We're not raiding him. Alright, Hooroo, guys. Catch you later.